you catch the fight?
Nah, I didn't get a chance to see the fight because I was with my UFC fighter.
Oh, you didn't hear about it?
Nah, yeah. Richardson told me about the fight. Yeah, he had a good analysis of it.
I felt like both guys, they both did equal stuff. I feel like people like exaggerate the draw. Like Canelo made him miss a lot. He made him miss. He was very effective with his defense, and he caught him with big power shots. Triple G, he was effective with the jab, and he broke Canelo down like everybody thought he would. But I mean, he wasn't really. Nobody put on any dominant performance in any aspect. Both of them equally did their game plan. Triple G is gonna break you down regardless, just like how he broke Danny down. And I feel like Canelo kind of stole a little bit of blueprint, but a draw is fair. But if you had to pick a winner, I'll go with Triple G. And the judge was kind of off at the 118-110 scoring. But
that was my next question. How do you feel about that?
I mean, judges, you know how the game work nowadays. Judges, they ain't never been in the ring, so they seeing one thing and we seeing another. But if I would have scored it, I probably would have scored it 116-112 Triple G. 116-112 Triple G.
What do you think it is that made Triple G the winner? Was it because he was pushing the action?
No, he wasn't pushing. He wasn't pushing action. It wasn't. He was pushing the action, but he wasn't dominant. Like I said, he wasn't effective. He was only effective with a jab. Canelo made him miss almost everything, and Canelo took his best shot, and he also took Canelo's best shot too. But like I said, they say in boxing the later rounds count, and that's when he really showed he was taking control. But he wasn't dominant. He took control, but he wasn't dominant. He didn't land any shots to really have Canelo in trouble or even show, like Canelo's out of it. And I felt like Canelo fought when he had to. Like he fought in spurts. He stood there when he had to. He see the fight slipping away, he'll go back to the middle ring and start letting his hands go. So I mean, it just depends on how you see it.
Do you think it should be a rematch?
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like the rematch is gonna go the same way.
You think it'll be another draw?
Yeah, not another draw, but they're gonna pick a winner this time. But I feel like it's gonna go the same way. Like both guys, Canelo's gonna box. Hopefully, just Canelo don't break down.
Do you think he could keep Triple G off him though?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so, because like I said, they both took each other's best shot, and Canelo and Triple G was still there for the later rounds. So only how is he did everything he had to do. He neutralized them. He smothered them. Only thing he really has to do is keep it up and stay off the ropes.
Did Canelo particularly do anything new that impressed you?
Defense. You can tell he learned a lot from Mayweather. He was very defensive, very slick, and he neutralized a lot of Triple G shots. He was very slick that fight. Very, very slick.
I noticed throughout the fight, Triple G couldn't find him with the right. Is it anything he could have did to land the right easy or even make any contact? Because he was missing pretty big.
He's slow. Canelo had his timing now. He's very slow, and probably go to the body a little more, make Canelo sit there more. But Canelo, like I said, he was very defensive. Like he was very smart. That's like asking me how to hit Mayweather with the right hand. Mayweather was very defensive, and Canelo was very defensive that fight. So I couldn't really see it. Triple G to mechanics, he was too slow.
What you think is next for Canelo? You think he's gonna go with the rematch, or you think he's gonna move on? And the same question for Triple G. You think he's gonna move on to Billy Joe, get all the belts?
I mean, it's Canelo. I mean, boxing work is funny. Canelo's young. He probably take the draw, run away with it. Or if the boxing world like nags him enough to make him want to jump back in the ring. If he's a true fighter, he's gonna jump back in the ring and prove he's the best. And he say he want to be great. And when you hear him speak, he say he want to be a legend. That's what legends do. They jump right back. Whenever there's a controversial decision, Mayweather Castillo jump right back in the ring. Mayweather Madonna jump right back in the ring. Even the rematches in the past, all true champions jump back to prove they really the best.